adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Acid Throne. How's it going, man? I'm Matt.
I'm Jack.
And Chris.
Nice, here at Bloodstock. So, we did this 4 years ago?
Yeah, man, 2022.
Wow.
Feels like it was yesterday.
I know, time flies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wow, and the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, man, it's a big one, isn't it? It's an honor to be a part of the festival this year. Yeah.
So, how has the journey been since 2022 to get back here for the 25th anniversary?
Man, there's been so many shows. There was a debut album. We went for a couple of other members and stuff. So Jack is a new member of the band.
Edition. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
And he's got a good shirt on there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been incredible, man. Like we played the Jägermeister stage back in 2022. Never expected to be asked back on the Sophie stage this year. You know, we got our debut album out in 2023, so the year after we played, and we kind of didn't think we would come back this year until our second album was out and we had something new to say, but we started talking about that, and Simon Hall invited us back, and we couldn't have been happier, man. So it was,
That's amazing.
yeah, phenomenal.
And I see you got a little bit of sunlight today.
Oh man,
I've been catching sunlight this entire weekend. So I'm looking much redder than I ever have done before. Put it that way. I'm going to come home later on Monday, and I'm going to not hear the end of it off of my partner, who's going to be absolutely just scolding me for just not wearing any sun cream at all. It's too many beers and not enough sun cream, so it's the whole deal.
Well, I don't know about you, but he's got a bikini line.
yeah, we're working on it, man. And Chris over here was hoping to get some dragon scale suntan, but I think you've done all right so far, right?
Yeah, the Factor 50's been doing its job.
It is. It's pretty good. Because I'm wondering if you didn't put it on, if the sun would turn your blackout into a red out.
Yeah, well, I've never put it to the test, but yeah, I think I'm tattooed enough that maybe it wouldn't make a whole lot of difference, so yeah.
There you go. So, what was the difference between playing the Jaeger stage and the Sophie stage?
Oh man, that's a good question. Like the Jaeger stage, at the time we were a very new band. Like I think we played Bloodstock as our 8th ever show. We just did Metal to the Masses and then came straight here. So we were extremely green at that point.
So fresh at that point. Yeah.
But man, even now we've been a band 4 years. Watching our friends like Celestial Sanctuary play the Sophie stage yesterday and Froglord, we were looking at that stage thinking, holy crap, that's a big stage, man. And not afraid to say we were nervous, but as soon as you it looks incredible, it looks massive. As soon as you get up there, you just go into autopilot, man. It's like any other show, you just kick an ass, right?
Isn't that really how it is for every gig? Because it's you're nervous before you get up on stage, and then there's this switch in your brain.
It's definitely like that. It's especially with sort of a lot of when you're playing just regular shows or anything like that. There's always a little bit of nerves that kind of come into play, and then you sort of you switch off. When the first chord is played, there's right, here we go. This is going to be it for 45 minutes or so. The Sophie, there was as much as the kind of, I suppose, the that process was still kind of the same, there just felt so much more nerves. You kind of walk it, you walk out on the stage, and it's we were really lucky. We had a really big tent, just full of people, back to front.
I was gonna say it's gonna sound corny as hell, but I've been saying corny shit all day, so I'm gonna carry on saying corny shit. But we had so many friends there, and in that I mean, we've got. So I've become like a Bloodstock devotee. When we first played it, I'd never been to this fest before. That was the first time I'd been. Every year since, I've come back. Every single year, without fail, I've come back to this festival. I've never done that with any other music festival. So there were people in the tent watching us, shouting out to me, waving, who are people that I met the first time we played, who have said, "Oh man, thank God you guys have played again. Now I get to see your band." Because these are friends that we made at the festival.
Yeah.
And these are people I see every year in the same spot in the campsite. And we hang out and we drink a couple of beers at the bar. And we only see each other at this fest. So like I say, it's going to sound corny, but there is a Bloodstock family of people that I only see in this field at this weekend every year. And they turned out for us. And I just couldn't be more thankful for that.
We are a big family. I mean, like, listen, I got here and I posted on my social media, I'm back home with my family at Bloodstock.
Amazing, man.
You know,
that's cool.
That is really what it is. I'll tell you what, too, like, I have yet to find an asshole.
No, we were saying that, man. Yeah, just so many fucking great people here, man. Like, everyone's so nice. It's such a great scene, isn't it? Like a tight-knit scene. Metalheads look out for each other, man.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah.
You know?
It's got each other's backs. It's like it's really, really nice community. It's great.
You know, because the fact is I do a lot of festivals, and there's assholes sometimes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking for them, and I can't find them.
yeah. Oh, that's great, man.
And then, okay, like, I had like one of the most fun times I ever had in a circle pit with dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Like,
that's killer, man.
where else do you have that kind of fun too?
Yeah.
You know?
There's been some wild stuff like the bananas for Party Cannon. Yeah,
The crabs and the spiders for evil Scarecrow.
And of course, all of the frogs for our friends in Frog Lord. They had a load of people in frog costumes. So yeah,
Inflatable frogs, the whole lot. Yeah.
It's just so amazing. It kind of like blows my mind, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have, you know, the Mighty Saxon play.
Yeah.
And that was pretty killer. And what was even more killer about it is Brian from Diamond Head's now in Saxon, so you got like a Saxon Diamond Head thing going on.
We've been saying this all weekend, man. There are so many people moving around bands these days that, like, you know, you're watching Sepultura and you've got other guys in there from other bands, and just everyone's playing in every other band. And that, again, like, just...
I think that lends itself to the community.
Yeah, just showing that, like, everyone in metal bands are mates, right? And you can go and play in other people's bands. That's exactly how we got Jack in the bands, man. He was a guy in a fellow band in our scene. We're like, hey, do you want to come? You know, we need a third guy, so come and join us, man. Yeah,
nice.
Great.
And you know what's interesting too? Like, speaking of Sepultura, I interviewed Andreas, and I'm thinking to myself afterwards, like today, it was a couple of days ago, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I don't know of any bands on their last tour, and this was their last UK performance, doing press. Like, what would you need to do press for? And he was the nicest guy in the world, and it was like a great convo, and it didn't even occur to me then, it just occurred to me like today, like, wait a minute. They don't even need to do press.
Hey, man,
and that
for a
says
penny, in for a pound,
something.
as we say, right?
Exactly.
Old habits die hard, right?
But it says something to dedication.
Yeah.
You know? Because there's a lot of bands now that are on their way up. They're not going to do press. But somebody like him doing press, that just says to me, you're a true musician.
Man, I don't want to, like, blow smoke up anyone's ass, but I will say, like, I'm so thankful to the press. And even, like, speaking to you 4 years ago now, like, we have people literally last week messaging us from LA saying, like, man, I fucking love your band. When are you going to come play the States?
Nice.
And we're like, we'd fucking love to, man. But, you know, obviously it takes a bit of time to get to that level and get over. But
we might have to wait till a new president.
Yeah. But to know that, like, people are out there, and that, you know, people are finding us through stuff like this, right? And it's incredible, man. So there's so much value in that.
And see, it's great bands like you that recognize that.
Yeah.
You know, because not all bands think that way.
Yeah.
And really, it is a way, like, how would some place that you've never been to,
right?
How are they going to find out about your band?
You're so beholden to, like, social media now, right? You're totally dependent on an algorithm, like, pushing you to people. But if you can do anything at all to help push yourself and your band out there, like, why would you not do that? And
Exactly.
It's amazing. And you know, you guys supporting us, we're supporting you, so it's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
And I always say that it's my job. Like, there's different types of press people, especially in the States. There's the people in the States that are trying to get clicks at your expense. Okay? My viewpoint is it's my job to make you look good, to promote you, and not talk about anything that won't accomplish both of those goals.
Yeah, man. We
You
appreciate
know?
that. That's cool.
And that's the way it should be. We should all be in a synergistic relationship all together, helping each other.
As you say about people relying on an algorithm to feed them art, music, whatever it might be. Man, we're in a scene, I think you'll agree, where word of mouth still counts for a lot more.
Yeah.
And you know what, like, I still listen to new bands all the time because someone says, hey man, check this band out, check this shit out, and it doesn't matter who it is. So I still find value in that. I'll still check out the liner notes in a record sleeve, just like I used to do through, like, I'm going to show my age, through the late 90s and early 2000s. But just to find out, well, if I like this band, who are they repping? Who are they? Whose corner are they in?
Yeah.
And that's I find that Bloodstock's great for that. Not just through the press, but just, man, the New Blood stage is packed. It doesn't matter who's playing. Everyone wants to hear new stuff. They always want to be the person that is the first to recommend a band to a friend. That's
That's one other thing that I love about Bloodstock, because, like, I know a lot of people in the States, they go to a music festival, and if their favorite band, usually a bigger one, withdraws from the festival, then they're like, oh, that's the only reason I was going. That's not the reason to go to a festival.
That's such a waste at that point, isn't it? Is that it's like, sure, it's like, I'd love to go see like all my favourite bands, but the amount of bands that have become my favourite bands just through discovery.
Exactly.
Literally support bands that you had no idea who they were.
That's how you
and you go there and you love it, right?
That's how you find your newest favorite bands. And the other thing that's stupid about it is those big bands are playing a festival set. If that's all you want to see is that band, go to their concert. It's going to be a much better set.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and the fact is, I was talking about this before. 1999, I discovered 3 of my new favorite bands on Third Stage Ozfest.
Mad. That's
A
awesome.
stage probably the size of EMP, if not smaller.
Yeah.
And those 3 bands were Slipknot, Mudvayne, and In This Moment.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Was it like Slipknot at the time when they like on at like 9 a.m. or something like that?
Some shit like that.
Serious, like
Right.
yeah.
I don't even know how they fit everybody on the stage. Like, there wasn't even room for 9 people, you know?
Right, yeah.
But that's the point. Like, that's how you find out these bands. And when you rather discover them when it's that intimate like that. Like, I was at Slayer's first show ever, Metallica's first show ever. They're still my favorite bands, and maybe that's also just nostalgia, that there was that intimacy that you don't get when they're playing on the main stage.
Yeah, that is incredible, man. There is so much to be said about getting onto the conversation of like venues as well. I don't know if this is an issue you have in the States as much, but like supporting small grassroots venues, because that's where those shows happen, and that's where you see those bands, because you can't expect, you know, smaller bands or bands starting out to be able to play massive venues. It doesn't happen, man.
Exactly.
Everyone has to start somewhere, and if you don't have those small grassroots venues, music dies.
That was the whole basis of the Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
I mean, bottom line. But yeah, like you guys, after COVID, some of these venues that were iconic venues for God knows how long couldn't support it anymore.
Man, yeah. So we played with a band from Oakland. Was it last summer? And from the Bay Area, and they were saying, man, they're just having like backyard shows because there's nowhere else to play.
Exactly. And I grew up at a time where the Bay Area was thriving. Like,
Yeah.
when Slayer and Metallica
Like,
left
it's-
LA, me and my bro would hitchhike up to the Bay Area and like, oh my God, and iconic places like Ruthie's Inn, you know, and you wouldn't have bands that were playing today if it weren't for that scene.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, so true.
So what else do you want to tell the listeners? What else you got coming up that they should know about? And most importantly, they need to follow you on socials and buy your merch, or they can't fucking listen to my show.
Yeah. So that's the big thing, man. Like, as I said, we really love having fans over in the States and Canada and stuff. So, yeah, Acid Throne on all social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. Please follow us. We ship to the US, man. And we are literally just about to go on Wednesday and record our second album. So,
nice.
Follow us. Keep an eye on our socials, and the news will start coming, I think, maybe towards the end of this year or early next. To use the awful phrase, big things coming.
Well, I can't wait for those big things. And if they don't follow those big things, they can take a big kick out the door of my show. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here, and thanks once again for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.